Oh, hi class. As you know, I'm getting my coffee ready. Can't teach without some coffee, right? I hope you're ready for this new section of Bread and Jam for Francis. Before we begin, I'm going to read the last page of our last section of reading, and I want to tell you what word to look for because this is probably something you've never heard of before, but in our next section you're going to hear the word veal, like breaded veal. And you're thinking, what kind of food is veal? I've never heard of that. Well, I want you to know that a veal would be a young calf. Okay? So they're eating some sort of young calf or cow meat. You ready? So let's rewind and back up to where we left off. And as you remember, Frances was singing. While she waited for the bus, she skipped and sang. Jam on biscuits, jam on toast. Jam is the thing that I like most. Jam is sticky, jam is sweet. Jam is tasty, jam's a treat. Raspberry, strawberry, gooseberry, I'm very fond of jam. So that evening for dinner, Mother cooked breaded veal cutlets with string beans and baked potatoes. Ah, said Father, what is there handsomer on a plate and tastier to eat than breaded veal cutlet? It is a nice dish, isn't it? Said Mother. Eat up the string bean, Gloria. Ooh, said Gloria, and ate it up. She had already eaten her dinner of strained beef and sweet potatoes, but she liked to practice with the string bean when she could. Where do breaded veal cutlets come from? Asked Frances. And why are French-cut stringless beans called string beans? We can talk about that another time, said Father. Now it is time to eat our dinner. Frances looked at her plate and sang, what do cutlets wear before they're breaded? Flannel nightgowns, cowboy boots, furry jackets, sailor suits. Then she spread jam on a slice of bread and took a bite. She won't try anything new, said Mother to Father. She just eats bread and jam. How do you know what you'll like if you won't even try anything? Asked Father. Well, said Frances, there are many different things to eat, and they taste many different ways. But when I have bread and jam, I always know what I am getting, and I am always pleased. You try new things in your school lunches, said Mother. Today I gave you a chicken salad sandwich. There now, said Father to Frances. Wasn't it good? Well, said Frances, I traded it to Albert. For what? Said Father. Bread and jam, said Frances. The next morning at breakfast, Father sat down and said, now I call that a pretty sight. Fresh orange juice and poached eggs on toast. There's a proper breakfast for you. Thank you for saying so, said Mother. Poached eggs on toast do have a cheery look, I think. Frances began to sing a poached egg song. Poached eggs on toast, why do you shiver with such a funny little quiver? Then she looked down and saw that she did not have a poached egg. I have no poached egg, said Frances. I have nothing but orange juice. I know, said Mother. Why is that? Said Frances. Everybody else has a poached egg. Even Gloria has a poached egg, and she is nothing but a baby. But you do not like eggs, said Mother, and that is why I did not poach one for you. Have some bread and jam if you are hungry. So Frances ate bread and jam and went to school. We are going to stop right there. Don't forget, grab your book, go back to page 10 or 11 and start reading again. Read to a friend on the phone, read to someone at your home, or your stuffed animals, or your pets. All those are great ways to read. Enjoy.